Capricorn, welcome to your reading today. Today's reading is going to be about your current situation. Let's see what you're facing, what's going on in your life, what's happening, what the situation is. We'll see what's being hidden. Get a little oracle message here. Hold on. Something fell on the floor. Oh, they want me to grab the bottom. Higher power. Okay, not for you. Okay, why? How many cards we have here? What the heck? Serendipity. Okay. All right, well, I'm overwhelmed with the amount of cards. Hold on, so I dropped one. Oh, I dropped two. I just flew it over here. Hold on. What the heck is going on, Capricorn? I normally don't get this many oracle messages. I hope they're all on camera. We got clean it up. We got leave something behind. We got a lot of happiness. Home is where the heart is. Well, whatever you're going through is definitely being divinely guided. It's 100% going to bring in a lot of prosperity. But to me, it looks like there's something that's got to be left behind here in order to pull that in. Let's talk about you. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on. All right, Cappy. Let's see what your situation is. I hope these are all on camera, and if they're not, again, I apologize. My camera's like 20 feet up there. I can't go check. It's not 20 feet. I exaggerate. It's pretty high. The Knight of Wands. That's your situation. Okay. What is being hidden, or what isn't Capricorn seeing, or what are you not showing Capricorn? The High Priestess. Ooh, how mysterious. Is the advice or actions to take here for Capricorn to get what they want out of this situation? The Moon. Very mysterious, okay? And the Ten of Pentacles. I say, what is going on, Cappy? What's this Ten of Pentacles? Page of Cups. Whoa. Page of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. That's like dream job, dream relationship. There's an element of dreams coming true here. We got serendipity. We got happy. We got the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see what this Knight of Wands is. Let's see what you got to leave behind. Let's see what we're talking about. What's this Knight of Wands? I got to move this. Sorry. This is in my way. What is this Knight of Wands? What is the situation? What's going on, Capricorn? What are they facing? What's happening? What are we talking about? Give us the details right now. High Priestess. 3 major arcanas. Okay. The High Priestess is in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment. And there's the King of Swords. Okay, it didn't specifically give me the specific situation, but what it told me, the Knight of Wands here is inconsistent effort. Judgment with the King of Swords is deciding to get serious. And the High Priestess in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune is don't doubt yourself. So the Knight of Wands can also be passion. So I feel that there's something that you're passionate about, something that you want, but there's an element where they need you to get serious about it, right? It's like you want to start your own business, but you've been visualizing it and planning it for 6 months, but you haven't actually started doing the business. Start doing the business, right? You want to take hip-hop dance lessons to get in shape, but you haven't done it. You've just been thinking about it and focusing on it, and then you watch it, and then you start to do it every day. Do your hip-hop dance, right? The message here in the situation is that you're not exactly where you want to go, and there's an inconsistent effort in getting there. I think it has to do with your money. It's the Ten of Pentacles. So if it's love, it could be a relationship, but I'm going to say that it's not, because there's really not a lot of cups here. I'm going to say it revolves around your money, how to make more money, how to start your own business, how to create, 7-figure income. There's an element here, but the message is to get serious. Again, with that King of Swords energy, that King of Swords is a very honest guy. He's my planner card in a business reading. He plans, he does his business plan, he does his SWOT analysis, he is the planner, but he's very serious, right? The King of Swords, when we look at the tarot, a lot of the kings are looking sideways. The King of Swords looking straight on. He's looking at your problem, he's looking at what you want, he's not letting anything distract him. Nothing is getting in his focus. He's got his eye on the prize. So that's the situation. So it's like you're trying to, the Ten of Pentacles, whatever that is for you, Capricorn, like I said, it didn't specify it, but what it did say is there's an inconsistent effort, and they want you to leave that behind. Because once you do this consistently, once you put in, some of you, it could be a home-based business, but once you put in the effort, it's going to happen. It's going to happen quick with the serendipity and the happy. It'll make you happy, right? You want to be that, you want to start that dance hip-hop class after a month. You're like, I want to be an instructor, baby. This is what I want to do with my life. I love it, right? So there's an element here by taking action and taking action, you're going to be happy, and it's time. Wheel of Fortune is here. It's time, Capricorn, it's time. And it's going to bring the Ten of Pentacles in. So, the star in the Ten of Pentacles is fame and fortune. Wish come true, dream fulfillment, right? Every time I say fame and fortune, people think like Jim Carrey, someone super famous. But that's not what it always means. It just means you're well known in your industry, right? You're the top real estate rep here in North America. You're selling more houses than anybody else. And now you're going to start your own brokerage and everybody wants you. You're just wealthy and known in your industry. So there's an element here where this idea, this creation, what it is that you want, it is divinely guided. It is a download that's meant for you. I had that not too long ago, Capricorn. You're about to get an idea here that's coming in. You may have already gotten it now. This could be an extension of that reading, and that idea is for you and you alone. It is part of your life purpose. So, but in order to accomplish it, you do need to leave something behind, whatever that would be. But there's an element of consistent effort, and to get this, they want you to be consistent. Okay. So what's Capricorn not seeing, or what's being hidden from Capricorn? Because we have the High Priestess. What's being hidden, or what's Capricorn not seeing? What do you want to highlight there? Three of Swords. Oh. Okay, what's the Three of Swords? Is it doubt? It's you. Yourself. You need to trust yourself. That's what's not being hidden. I can't even talk. Hidden. The Eight of Cups and the Three of Swords, and I asked what aspect it was, and the Queen of Pentacles came up, which means that this is a doubt within yourself. Trust yourself. What you're not seeing is you have the skills, but you're lacking the confidence. So know and be confident in yourself. I saw... I've said it before, I say it again, one of my favorite YouTubers, I really like him, the School Knocks guy, the School of Hard Knocks or whatever it is, goes around and interviews all the billionaires and stuff, and he actually interviewed Will Smith. And one of the things that Will Smith had said, and I know we can all think what we want, but Will Smith in the 90s was the shit. Okay, he was like the king of the world. We all loved Will Smith. And he had talked about confidence. And a lot of people perceive confidence differently, but how he perceives confidence is not him thinking he's better than everyone, not him thinking he's the best. It's just him not being afraid to fail and not being afraid to people to see him fail. And that's how he defined true confidence. So, don't be afraid to fail. If you do this and you do fail, well, now you know, and you're just going to learn from it and either adjust or move in a different direction. But have the confidence to know that whatever path it takes you, you have the skills, the work ethic, and the ability to make this happen for yourself. But you need to know that. And what's being hidden is the fact that right now you don't think that you do know that, but they want you to know that. Believe in yourself, Capricorn, because no one's going to do that for you. That's what's being hidden, and that's what they want you to see. Because the actions to take are the moon. Are those your fears? What's the moon? Is it a subconscious or unconscious blockage? What is the moon here for Capping? Wow, the Hermit, the Moon, the High Priestess, that's a very active inner world. You have a very active inner monologue. I'm Pisces Moon. My inner monologue sometimes more active than my life. I got a lot going on in here, and I'm going to say you do as well. There you are. So don't let your thoughts stress you out. So sometimes our thoughts are not our friends. That little voice inside of our head, that little conversation, I call it Agent Smith. He's not always looking out for us. He's not always wanting what's best for us. This is don't let your thoughts or your fears stress you out. This is really trusting yourself and knowing. There's the High Priest, there's the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. There's you knowing you can do this. But there's your thoughts, your worries, your anxieties, and your fears stressing you out. So don't let them stress you out. When they come through, acknowledge them and understand them. Sit with them, work through them. Don't ignore them. That's just ridiculous. They're going to fester up. You want to acknowledge them. You want to process them. And you want to alchemize them and turn them into your positive affirmation, right? So this is not letting your thoughts or your inner world get the best of you and make you doubt yourself, right? It's that little voice, that little devil that's going to come in. Oh, Capricorn, you can't do this. Don't be ridiculous. But look at the crescent moon in both of these cards. Your intuition is telling you that you can. And the High Priestess is letting you know you can. So that's the actions to take here is don't let your inner monologue, your inner thoughts, your inner worlds get the best of you here, Capricorn. So if your thoughts are getting the best of you, if they are getting control of you, silence those thoughts. Meditation, right? Meditation is beneficial because it teaches us to control our minds. True mastery of this game starts with the mind. Because if you control your mind, you can control anything. You control your actions, your habits, your patterns, your creeds, your dogmas. You can control yourself. And that's what they want you to do here. All right. Well, let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And then we'll jump back into the tarot. Yeah, we're going to do a potential outcome. We'll see where the situation is in a month. We'll see what kind of action you've taken, what direction you're moving in, if you've done anything at all. Well, we're going to find out, Capricorn. But first of all, what do you need to surrender to? And Capricorn, for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Robin. Thank you for joining me. Those of you that have been here a while, thank you for your continued support, Cappy. I appreciate it. And if you like my style, if you like my readings, you want me to stay on YouTube, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe, hit the hype button. It really helps my readings to get out there. So thank you for your continued support. What your guides or spirit wants you to surrender to is the habit of people pleasing. Okay. So speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. You gotta live life for you, baby. You gotta live life for you. What is the Akashic Record message here for Capricorn? What is the Akashic Record message? We have ourselves a couple. Woo! Ah. What do we got? Just a natural. So the ups and downs in life are just a natural phenomenon. Don't dwell on it too much. Just let it happen. Accept the changes in your life and face them with equanimity, and you will be able to move more calm and relaxed. And encouragement. So you're going to level up. What's up? You might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. This is the why that you've been looking for. So push through it because there is a reward waiting at the finish line. That's what's up, Capricorn. I know you want your reward. Okay. I do want to get your career advice. Oh, there's a card flipped. When did that happen? I just feel like when that happens, it's meant to happen. But what else? What is the career advice? I do feel this is revolving around career. All right. Well, I want to grab the bottom. Okay. Investment. So invest in your education and make big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but always have something to fall back on. Have a plan B. C, D, E, and F too, if you like. Freedom. Okay. You need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal, and time off will help you to get clear. I need to be self-employed, Cappy. I'm not good at working. I've been working for someone else since I was 26. I quit my job at the bank when I was 27. Well, actually, I just didn't return from mat leave, to be honest. I took my year mat leave and didn't go back. I haven't worked for someone else since. Roll the dice. So it's time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talents, and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. I'm going to just zoom up here a little bit because I think that's important for you there, Capricorn. Okay, let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in 30 days. Now, 30 days from now is going to be around March 20th. Today's like February 20th. I think it's the 20th, could be the 21st, somewhere around there. We're going to go March 2026, but this is a timeless reading, so this is 30 days from when you are seeing this. We have the Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. That might be a really good business partnership. We'll see. Maybe it's a good partnership with yourself. Okay. What else is here? The Eight of Wands is in reverse. Okay. Five of Swords. There's no winners. Where's that? King of... Oh. There's your Fool. What is this? There's a Queen of Cups. Okay. There's a problem with this person. We're going to see who... There's a problem with work. Let's see who this King of Wands is in reverse. It's like... Well, I'm going to feel like this person might be pushing you in a new direction. I think it's like an element where it's like you're working with this person and they're going to be the lighter in your ass to get you moving in a new direction. The King of Wands in reverse is a very controlling king. He could be very impulsive, very outlandish, very, he's like the boss, you know, slamming doors, slamming phones, throwing things in the office. He's very controlling, petty, and emotional. And the Five of Swords is like, there's no winners here. Like you can't deal with someone when they're in that energy. There's like no point. Why I want to talk to you like that? Oh my God, you're crazy. You're crazy. And the Eight of Wands is in reverse. What's the Eight of Wands in reverse? Is Capricorn stuck on something that this person said? Emperor is upright. Because you trusted this person. And now you're letting it go. This person is the person that's came into your life here to challenge you and push you outside your comfort zone, Capricorn, because I'm going to say something develops with this person in the next month, and it pushes you to really value yourself and want to do whatever it is you want to do here, whatever it is you haven't been taking action towards. It's like God just put this person here to give you a little nudge to push you, maybe push you really hard, but you be getting pushed. What do we need to know about this person? What happened here? Let's just find out. We'll go from there. Three of Cups and the Magician. And the Page of Wands and the Eight of Swords. It's just simply something that they said. It's like they deflated your balloon. Yeah. There's a disappointment. So either like, I'm not even going to say you have a conflict or an argument. I'm going to say that this is a person in a position of superiority to where you are. It's going to be like a manager, a supervisor, a boss, a CEO. And they say something here, and I think it's more of like an attitude. It's just who the person is. Their ethics, their morals, the way they run their business, the things that they're doing are not in alignment with you, Capricorn. And you can't continue down that path. The Eight of Wands here in reverse isn't like I don't want to talk to you. It's like I can't continue doing this with you. I can't continue to take this contract knowing you're price gouging. I had a price gouger recently. I couldn't believe it. I think I mentioned it. Like the thermostat on my furnace when I first moved into my house, the first cold day we have. I'm so glad I hired a house inspector. He did a great job. He didn't do a good job. Anyway, they came out and they charged me $200, and I thought that was my service call plus an hour labor. That's like how it used to be. But it was just for him to grace me with his motherfucking presence. They just charged me $200 to come to my house. Then they charged me $400 labor and $150 for a part that cost $49.99 because I can go get it at the Home Depot for $49.99. So it was like almost $800 with tax to replace it. And the guy was at my house for 45 minutes. And he kept saying to me, I don't support them. I don't like what they're doing. I don't support them. And I kept saying to him, but you're still working here and you're still doing it. So don't fucking chill. Don't say that to me. But that's the type of energy I feel. You're that guy. The company is price gouging. You're at the house. You got to deal with the people. You don't want to do it anymore. And so it's that energy. It's that behavior. And it's like, I feel like God put you there to force you out of that situation or out of the situation you're talking about. Because with the Magician and the Three of Cups, this is you knowing that you deserve better. This is knowing that you shouldn't have to go into these people's houses knowing you're about to gouge them for prices, and you don't want that guy didn't want to deal with me. I mean, I'm pretty decent to deal with, but I'm sure there were a lot of people like I wanted to just tear a strip off of him, but I knew it wasn't him, right? It's the company. He's just the HVAC guy, right? I really want to say something. But I know. But I'm sure there are people who lash out and take it out on him. I could tell from the way he was talking to me. I could sense it. But you don't want to be that. You don't want to do that anymore. You're going to start your own HVAC company here, and you're going to charge them, that should have been like $200. Like, that's it. You were there for 45 minutes. What are you doing? So it's forcing you, Capricorn, anyway. This is that energy. That's why I'm going there. And it is forcing you to stay true to yourself and to move in a new direction. And with the Three of Pentacles in this energy, now you know that you can. You're not doubting yourself. So I feel like this company, this person, whoever this is, you're there because the universe wants to push you outside your comfort zone. And they want you to do something on your own. And let go of whatever it was that happened here. So only you can believe in yourself, only you can know that you have the juice, Capricorn, and that's what this reading is all about. Because once you realize that, once this person's pushed you so far, you don't want to go to another customer's house and have to deal with that nastiness. You're going to be flying high, you're going to be elevating your game, and your career is going to go to next level. That's what I got, that's what's up, that's what's going on. In a month from now, you're starting to take that action. That's what I'll say. You have this experience here, right? You walk into that house. It's the last time you're ever being put in that position again. And now you're going to take control and put yourself in the position that you want to be in. All right. That's what's up. That's what I got. That's what's going down. So Capricorn, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated and benefited you. And let's close your reading off today with your yes or no question. What is the yes or no answer for Capricorn? Talk to us, Spirit Guides. Talk to us. The answer is, yep. Okay, Capricorn, I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.